Hello? Hello, hello? What's up? I think this... Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, it looks like we're live on Twitch at least.
Is the restream thing working in there?
Yeah, chat's up. And I can see both of them.
Like not letting me sign in on the OBS thing, so I couldn't change the title on both. I had to do it manually through YouTube. I think we're good now.
It said you don't need it.
No, yeah, this is not the right link.
Guys, it's good to be back. We got Xenos in the house, Lemon Girl, Kid Drift, Incredible Xander, Pinky Tech. What's up? Is
Hey
audio still
guys!
Was it really going through the webcam? Hello?
Ah!
That doesn't seem right.
Hello!
Yeah, they do have...
Oh, that was the problem. They had the webcam. We figured out the problem, guys.
How long do they have it on that?
I think they switched it to the webcam probably because they were having the mic issue before.
Oh.
Or maybe they had it going through this one. Is this one plugged up? I don't know. There you go. Sorry about that. Sorry about the issue. The first stream was good. I think there was just some issues with like restarting OBS and stuff. But
Actually, just...
wait, is it,
Yeah.
Oh, is it crackling?
It was going through that.
is it crackling still, or are you saying it was crackling?
We should sound good now, right, guys?
Never mind. Still crackling? It is now crunchy. Okay. All right. All right. Hold up.
Oh.
How about now?
Like,
We good now, chat? Are we good? We fixed? We fixed? Better.
Who is that? Uber, thy pigeon followed you?
Yeah. Sounds crunchy. Sounds fine now. Good. All right. Cool. We're back. The pcbros team got to use our cool overhead camera before we did. We're jealous. Isn't it cool, guys? Look, the overhead zoom looks even better now. Yeah,
It is-
you all
it is
roasted
zoomed.
us all the time. Wait, hold up. What's up with that one? Why does it have a black bar at the bottom?
I think that might be cropped. I think because I cropped it for a couple of the frames.
Maybe we'll just scale
Let's
it
just
up.
do a little.
Oh, yeah.
What is it? Shift? There we go.
A little stretch
A
action.
little
Yeah.
little stretchy. You guys can't really
little
tell.
stretchy. That's fine. What's up, guys? Rip the 380p camera. But yeah, this is a build that Jonah planned, and of course it's in the Q3, the classic, his favorite, the Q3.
You guys wanted it back, so there you go.
Your crew tried, but they just can't compare. I heard that they did really, really well, and I'm very happy for them. We're getting them some good food today, because they did a great job. They carried.
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
Getting them some good eats.
We're getting us some good eats. Wild and refreshed? You could say that. I didn't feel very refreshed initially, but now I feel more refreshed.
Refreshed.
Refresh is a way to say it. Audio quality wasn't the best. Yeah, the audio stuff is always it's the most. Yeah, the audio quality is kind of difficult in terms of like making sure there's so many variables that break on this stream. So.
Yeah. We did our best to show them ahead of time, like, what things to do, but obviously there's just some things that, like, you know, we couldn't really predict would happen.
Refreshed, nice. I was out most last week, missed all the streams, sad. Well, the pcbros team, they streamed Thursday, Friday, and Monday. We were here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Matt and Jack, guess what? What?
You separated the music studio from the gaming. Oh God, from the gaming room. The procrastination was great. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, I get that.
So what, you found a news article that Kid Drift reported on?
I'm assuming it looked like him because I know he has like the specific styles and
It was
everything.
journalism, yeah.
But yeah, it was just some like I don't even really know that person that well on Facebook, and they shared Kid Drift's article on the iron lung polio person from like from like the 50s that they got put in the iron lung from polio. So was that you, Kid Drift?
Did you do a story on that? I got a job and I'm no longer unemployed. Let's go, Lemon Girl. Oh, guys, they fixed my Bros Series S. My plan didn't work.
Is that Omar?
Yes. So they fixed it. That's good, at least. We love money. Oh, damn, thanks. I did something like 10 million reach. Dang.
Yeah, like I mean, like I said, when I saw your name, I was almost like wondering. I'm like, is that doing that? Because like, it's kind of like a mutual thing. But I'm like, no, because like the person that shared it, I'm like, I barely know them. So like, I think they just stumbled upon it. which is even cooler.
Yes, yes. I know. We also had what's it called? Uber Pigeon got their PC. So shout out to that. Hopefully they're enjoying it.
Kadir, can you just do like an article on us real quick to
Do a
get
little
us
article.
like famous?
Give us a little boosty boost.
Since apparently you have the power to do that.
You have all the power in the world. Let's see. Woot woot. Woot woot, Pinky Tech. Pinky Tech, I saw you got, everyone's getting stuff today. You got your graphics card finally, I saw.
Did he get the white card?
You got the white one. So you ended up buying it
the wife
yourself,
buy it?
or did the wife buy it? I need to know. If the wife didn't buy it, I'd probably just not say
How's
anything.
the relationship going?
Your guy got an H6 Flow. Let's freaking go.
Computer guy's always changing up on us.
What's up, Bruce? How was your weekend? Where did you all eat? Okay. I don't even remember all the names of the places we ate at.
I actually don't know if I remember Griddle 24.
Griddle 24 was our sanctuary.
We went to a pretty cool Italian restaurant.
Oh, it was Rose something?
Rosebud.
Rosebud.
I think that's what it was called.
Went to Rosebud.
That was really good.
I don't remember the name of the...
Went to Isakaya.
Is that what it's called, Isakaya?
That was the first one.
Isakaya. I think we were really bad about food there. I mean, we kind of ate, like, randomly. And I don't know. Like, the one night we were out really late, we were at Griddle at, like, 3 a.m. We realized we didn't eat any dinner beforehand.
You traded a running dirt bike for a non-running four-wheeler. What is wrong with me? Hey, you know, it's part of the game.
Yeah, I don't know why Jonah did that. Sorry, computer guy. Dude, do you remember that? He was in the code. He was like, I'm going to send a picture to computer guy. Like, you were on his mind, all right? So I think you should DM him more often.
Yeah.
That means he's been thinking about you in the club.
Constantly thinking about you, man. He said, honestly, he was just constantly saying, what would computer guy do?
What would computer guy do in this situation? I traded a dirt bike for a non-running four-wheeler. LOL, what is wrong with me? Girthy.
That's a little bit sketchy. Look at the CPU. It's like sunken in there.
It's like rebagged.
Yeah.
To be fair, I sent him pics for my Micro Center trip. Oh, so you initiated the conversation. Gotcha. My Toasty Bros desk mat that I ordered using the PC Bros gift card I got from the giveaway came in yesterday. Let's freaking go. If you're in the Discord, put a picture in the Discord of you using it on your setup. I always want to see people using our desk mats.
Do we ever get any pictures of Uber's like setup?
I don't know. I have that message like muted right now because they were going kind of crazy. But if there is pictures in that, we can go look, and we'll definitely do some social media posts. That'll probably only boost the can I get a free PC, but
Oh, for sure.
we'll just give them a little like, hey, helping out a viewer. I Spy 90 cooling air tower cooler. Yeah, it's fire.
Absolute fire.
I didn't bring back any souvenirs.
Dude, do you remember oh God. I feel like his name was, I want to almost say Nathan from Fat Jimmy's. Was it Nathan or like Andrew or something?
I remember that name.
Well, we were in Bowling Green at Texas Roadhouse, and I got baited so hard because homie was literally talking to me, like, hey, what do you want to drink? I recognize you, and I start going, oh, well, like I have, and then I look up, and he's looking at Hunter, and everyone just started laughing at me because like, oh, you think you're so fat? I'm like, bro, he was literally talking.
He's gonna be like, oh, I have a YouTube channel.
But yeah, he ended up, like, he finally did eventually go, I feel like you look a little familiar too. And I was like, I also worked. And he goes, oh, dude, you should have said something. I was like, I didn't feel like it was my place anymore. But
well, shout out to the Starbucks barista in the Chicago airport that I was staying. I walk up there, and he's like, what's up, man? And I was like, hey. And he's like, Toasty Bros, right? And I was like, yeah. And he said, what can I get you? What are you doing here in Chicago? And he was like, wondering if we were doing a video thing or something. And I was like, no, I'm here for... He knew Zach and was like, oh, congrats to him, and hope he enjoys his trip. And so he was a fan if he knows the behind-the-scenes people.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's a wild west out there, guys. We're no longer able to go out in public in our normal-looking people. We got to disguise ourselves.
Well, I hate to break it to you, computer guy. LTX has officially been canceled, as far as I know, for the foreseeable future.
So there you go.
So I think this might be a limited edition last hoodie.
If you were having a good day, computer guy, don't.
Yeah, because if it's anything about, what's it called? The last time that, when they canceled it, I remember it was like all around the time that they were having all that drama with LMG. But I remember Linus's statement being like they just weren't prepared enough for it. And the big thing that they were trying to do to make the work environment better is not have that, because that really worked their employees like way too hard, because they were busy doing what's already a crazy upload schedule and also having to run a convention.
It is not a small convention.
No, I mean, I could tell they were like running crazy.
They weren't having fun.
They weren't having a good time. I can't walk through any airport. I gotta start flying private now. Sorry, guys.
T-Swizzy.
T-Swizzy. I had the biggest like high and then low on my flight because it was only $40 to upgrade to first class for my flight there. And I was like, I'm paying $40 for it. And it was so nice. And then I ended up getting on a plane that had only economy seats. It was the smallest plane I was ever in on the way back. And I was in the very back row. I was like, I started up front and I ended in the far back.
They said, we need to demote this guy.
Yeah. I was like, $40 for first class, and I got 2 free drinks. And I was like, that pays for it. I mean,
he's
let's
getting
go.
too much money.
So no more Apex Legends for the Toasty Bros. What do you mean, no more Apex Legends?
Apparently, I don't know about that, but there was like a big tournament, and like a bunch of people got, it was really weird, but they got hacked to hack. Like basically someone got somehow in their accounts or whatever, and basically just added a ton of mods and got all of them banned.
Oh no.
So then they realized there was an issue, obviously, and yeah, I don't think that means like there's like no more.
Well, that's
Apex.
a problem, because that is my game for the AliExpress build challenge. For the wheel spin challenge, that's my game.
Is mine Halo?
You're playing Halo. I have Apex.
Oh, okay.
So is the game like you can't play it now? Like you can't launch it? Well, we're gonna finish that video today. I might have to do an audible wheel spin and just change my game, I guess. It's gonna really like, I mean, I only had $200 to spin, so I guess it really doesn't matter either way, but.
I'm kind of curious, like, why, like, what does the person want out of it? Is it like a ransom thing where they're like, oh, you know, I'll take these hacks off if you pay me, or like, what was the benefit? You can launch it, but I believe devs are working on, so like, can you play?
So like,
anything?
can you queue or anything? Like, I feel like it'd be cheating if I just went through like the shooting range or something. Like, I don't really want to do that. That'd be kind of boring too.
So his name's Destroyer2009, known hacker, hacked ALG, yeah, that's what it was, the ALGS. And there was like a tournament and it was like one of the guys got like instantly banned. Because obviously it was like all of a sudden just like all these like walls aimbot.
No.
And then I think slowly each one of them started like getting the same thing, so they realized it was an issue.
Loki said they played last night. When did this all happen? Was this a couple days ago?
I think it was like a day or two ago.
Well, you know what? I have it over there. I'll just launch it and see what happens.
There's a security flaw that allows them full access to your system.
Oh.
Is that a Windows security flaw or like how could Apex?
Unless they're like, I don't know how that works. Only one CPU. You can play without any problems, but just play Titanfall 2 pilot only matches the same thing. Yes, exactly.
That Titanfall thing was crazy.
That is wild.
He's probably a Titanfall fan, honestly.
I just realized, I was like, it's Jonah Plan build, of course, just sleeve cables.
Yep.
You
You should have been searching for them.
There's a flaw in the anti-cheat, what some assume. So then, don't they use the same anti-cheat as some other companies? Do they use
thought
easy
so.
anti-cheat?
Like, that's the one with like the little bear, right?
Yeah, that's the one that's for Fortnite too, I thought.
Fortnite's done.
That'd be pretty bad. I would assume it'd be a much bigger story if it was like the anti-cheat in general was the problem, because then there'd be like a ton of games.
There'd be riots, guys. There's speculation that it was EAC. Oh,
Easy anti-cheat, but it wasn't. Okay, so they used easy anti. I was gonna say, I was like, if it was easy anti-cheat, I would imagine like all those battle royales that used it, which that is like the biggest one, would have to be just offline for a bit.
Yeah.
Which would be wild. I think you're all talking about other stuff.
We're all talking about stuff.
I don't. don't think Halo uses easy anti-cheat, does it?
They don't care about hackers.
They don't care about
You're just allowed to hack. No,
I know,
actually don't know.
Warzone uses their own.
It's Call of Duty.
It's Call of Duty. They're like, we use our own. Huh. So how was vacation? It was something. It was an experience. It was a good time overall.
It's fun.
It was fun.
It was so relaxing and rejuvenating.
That's the one thing. Like those trips, like it's fun, and it definitely is fun to just be away from work. But it was like a going nonstop. So it wasn't like a recharge kind of trip.
Yeah. By the time you get back, you're just kind of like, you feel the same as like when you left.
Yeah. Oh, the Master Chief Collection uses EAC. Okay.
But who's gonna hack in that?
Work out of work, yes. I got a good amount of work done in the Chicago airport. That was a good old time.
Chicago Airport.
Reviewing videos.
They
Shout
say
out
it's
Parsec.
the best place to get work done.
Vacation for vacation, exactly. Exactly. Toasty Bros Cruise, let's go.
Toasty Bros, go down to the station.
Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of videos going up this week. We had a video that got delayed because of a sponsor thing that you guys will really like. That'll be going up on, I think, Thursday now. So we got a full week of uploads. It's been a little bit since we've done a Monday to Friday because we've kind of just slowly been getting back into it since January with lower CPMs. But we haven't uploaded shorts and stuff. We really kind of slowed down when we were gone, and our views do show it. But we'll be ramping it back up with some fun stuff. And yeah, it's going to be good. I'm excited to get back in the flow of things. FA, what's up? How you doing? So the next setup review, there's a chance it'll be in April. We had a sponsor possibility for that series that we're kind of waiting on. That might be a reoccurring sponsor, so we can make like the prizes. Honestly, we could probably give away more money to you guys. That's what we're hoping for, is to make the sponsor a little bit better and bigger prizes for people who have the best setup or the setup that deserves the most upgrade. But yeah, we're kind of waiting on that to be ironed out before we commit to another one. I'm ready for this time on setup reviews. Hey, honestly, this is my big key piece of advice because Zach is the one, if you want, don't bug him about it obviously, but Zach is the one who gets all the setups together and then puts them for us to take a look at. If you want to be on the video, have something kind of funny in the scene or something that just pops out. Like that's the biggest thing we're looking for. If it's just kind of a basic setup, maybe put something funny on the monitor, just try to stand out a little bit because not all of them will be reviewed. We're kind of looking for something that keeps the video engaging, but also allows us to review your setup.
We can't do regular traffic.
Can't do regular traffic. Can't do Jonah's cars. Can't do it. Wait, hold up.
Used?
Potentially? Why would they return sleeve cables? That's a little sus. The bag is definitely open.
Yeah, it's missing.
There's one comb on here. None of the other ones have combs.
It was like, if you look, there's literally only one of those black 24 pin. The rest are like the gray.
I think
Oh,
those,
okay.
yeah, the dual bag. I mean, I'll use them. I mean, if we have any issues, we know the first thing to go to.
At least it's like an easy thing to swap.
Was there a problem with the trash? Is that what?
It was the same thing from I never told him about the like. That it was
okay.
Jake.
Yeah.
From State Farm.
That it was Jake.
Okay, well, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I put them there, but it was Jake who put them all in the warehouse.
Basically, we had a big trash day. That's not going to be the regular thing.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, go Gadget. Go Power Ranger Gadget.
You'll have it until it breaks, and then you also lose a monitor. What are y'all talking about?
You also get Amazon products used when you know you got them new. Well, that's like
that's a
that's been
regular
an ongoing thing for us for like a year at least now. I think Amazon just kind of gotten so many more like returns and stuff over the years that like I'm sure they get something stupid like 10,000 items returned a day, and
They're probably like, you know what, we're losing a lot of money here. Maybe we can look at this stuff a little bit and be like, oh, that's not actually bad. Let's send it back out. And trust like people returning it for the reason of, I just didn't want it anymore. And
I think a lot of people lie.
And then it gets sorted into that category. Well, that's what Best Buy was like, is they asked me when I returned something, is it actually defective? And if you just said, I just didn't want it, it would have gotten put back on the shelf as open box, like immediately, and they probably wouldn't even have tested it.
Yeah.
So, you know, since I told them it was defective, they're like,
don't even know. You know what I mean? They might not know. It's like they may just return it because they're like, I don't know, I think my motherboard like wasn't working, but it turns out they bent all of the pins on like their Ryzen CPU.
Oh, Chad, I want to ask you a question about a series idea I came up with. Keep it a secret, all right? What were they talking about?
Drift is adult broccoli.
Adult broccoli. So we had the build challenge series, but I was thinking what would be fun is Jackson and I each get a budget, and we go on eBay, and we pick up a 4 parts or not working PC, buy the PC, and when it gets in, test it and see what's wrong with it, see if we can fix it without, but then get a very limited budget on being able to fix it, repair it, make the money on it, and see if we actually get a good PC out of that.
Actually, that'd be pretty cool.
So I think it'd be a fun way of like getting like a 4 parts not working PC, upgrade it.
Rust to riches.
Yes, exactly. It's almost like a flip series, but instead we have to hunt on eBay for broken computers that are at least being sold as broken. Maybe we'll get some like we do sometimes that aren't actually broken, but.
I do that with the goal of spending $0 in repairs. I mean, honestly, we've done it before.
Yeah.
There's times where we get a PC that someone says is broken and like it's something really stupid.
We did not, Dark Elevator. When was that? If it was the other day, we have not been here for a bit, so. Does Woot have mystery computers? I know Woot had those, are you talking about the mystery office computers? Or are they like actual gaming PCs?
I forgot about those. Hype Train, thank you guys. Thank you for the 100 bits, Amperman, and Dark Elevator for the resub.
If we're the office computers, we weren't that interested in them, and that was like a couple weeks ago we saw those.
Yeah, those are pretty fun. We've seen those like a few times here and there where it's like those mystery bundles and they look crazy.
A380, 6 kilo profile. We have one of those, and I tried planning a video with it, and then I kind of just gave up, and then now it's being sold at pcbros.
Yeah,
so.
I think that one is in like an Optiflex or something finally.
Yeah, I kind of gave up on it because for the video I didn't know how well those older Optiplexes would work, not being able to do resizable bar on an A380. But I mean, it's really cheap, so we are going to do a build with the 3050 6 gig. Here soon. I got a Optiplex upgrade, and the 3056 gig is basically going to be that 1650 replacement. Eventually, we'll do a low profile one as well, but I think I just saw it by Cheap Pass Gamer on Twitter. Okay. Yeah, I'll look into it. Qualsack, thank you for the resub.
Thank you.
Thank you. I look so much better. So much more professional.
You guys can see the pixels, count the pixels.
Yeah, I guess the biggest thing, Jay, with those is whatever you put it in, you know? And every time I did like a newer, like 8th gen up, like Optiplex, it was getting into like the $400, $450 price range. And I just think about all the like actual custom builds we've done for that price. And it just was like, eh. Even with the 3056 gig one, I'm kind of hesitant. It does have an i7-6700, but I think it ends up being like around $320, $330, which with the AliExpress combos you can get nowadays, like, eh.
It is weird. Like, we're at a point where, like, I feel like you could put almost any card in an Optiplex and it would be worth it, but now it's like you have to be really selective on what card and what price
because you can get those
for.
combos on AliExpress. You can build PCs nowadays, use Market for a good deal. They're easy still, so like for the ease of getting into PC gaming, that's still going to be hard to beat. We do have more. I don't know which one specifically, but we are getting some other systems from PC server parts that are like similar to the P520, not as good, but similar, and they have a ton of inventory of them, which the P520 has kind of been hard to get.
P520? There might be an extra. I wanted to check. Interesting enough.
Yeah, there normally is. Yep, right there. That one needs to be down one. It depends on the generation PC, Pete. If it's like a really old Optiplex, probably not. You have to look up the Optiplex and the motherboard and see what BIOS version would give it resizable bar. But if it's like one of those older ones, I wouldn't even think it's possible. Hey, thank you so much for the level 2 hype train, guys. Appreciate it.
The level 2 yacht.
Level 2 yacht Rizzler.
I need to get one of those, like an actual nut driver for in here.
That'd be nice.
Because we won't throw that away.
Was there not one in the drawer anymore?
Was it in this drawer?
I put one in that drawer. This one right here.
Oh, I found it.
Yeah, right there.
Oh, yes.
Great to see you all back. Well, thank you. Aim for Dad Head.
Aim for the head.
Did you all hear about that I'm assuming that's $1 trillion city being built by Toyota? I don't think there are only backers, but they are mentioned to be the most adding to the project called the Woven City.
Is this going to be like some weird utopian thing?
This is like the world's going to end. Every rich person's going to end up there. Is that what we're talking about? Morning from chilly Louisville. Hate wearing winter coat in March. Yeah, it's a little chilly. We left and it was really nice. It's getting to the 50s today. It'll still be nice, but
We were driving home. It was like really flurrying in Illinois and Indiana.
welcome to this side of the U.S. It happens. My allergies hit me hard when I came back. Like, I'm like, ugh. Chicago surprisingly doesn't have the, I mean, it's not in the valley like Louisville is, where it's just like allergy
there's
city.
There's just no life there.
There's no life there. Oh my God.
No plants.
When were you walking with us when we saw blood on the sidewalk?
No.
Okay, we were walking and there was a puddle of blood on the sidewalk. It wasn't a big puddle, but it was like a small, it was a small puddle. And then I came back and I unpacked my shoes and my my Ultra Boost had blood on the sole. And I was like, I just walked through a crime scene.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna come after me now. So I spent all this time cleaning the blood off and I was like,
that might almost be worse.
yeah.
Getting rid of the DNA. He's admitted it on stream.
Sorry guys. It wasn't like a big pool, but you know, it was a little bit of blood.
Enough to be like worried.
Enough to be like, oh, that's a little bit of blood there.
That's alarming.
I've not heard the nut button. Oh God, I'm sorry. Oh no, oh, wait. Who turned it off? Were you trying to conserve battery, pcbros team? Come on now.
They thought it would just run it out.
Raise her up. Piggy Deck says they don't investigate crime there. All right.
No.
I remember walking past those cops that were like, they pulled over that one car.
Yeah, and it was like the wrong person.
And then, yeah, the cop yells out at the other one. He's like, hey, dude, I think that's the wrong car. I'm like, nice.
Oh, I feel dumb.
What?
Kevin, I asked him about the keys, and he sent me that back. So I guess they brought them, and that makes more sense.
Oh, so he probably didn't know about the ones being.
Which if that happens, I'll go out and buy them.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So I guess he took the key and then made copies. That's fine. You didn't use bleach and DNA. I did use a little bit of bleach.
I guess that means that they have been in there, so that's cool. All right. My list for the day is ready.
It's a serious question about flipping. We might have a serious answer.
I got a video coming up soon about flipping.
Did you schedule that one yet?
I have not.
I haven't touched it, so. Look at that nice top-down camera feed. Isn't it fire? Fire. Oh, zoom. Zoom!
We'll use that one for a little bit. USB 3.
Yeah.
I can't even see nothing.
What in the hell are those specs? A PC with a 7660K 980 GT, 16 gigs of 300 megahertz RAM should flip for, dude.
You should take the flip out of that.
What?
statement.
A 7600K? So an i5 7600K, that's just a 4-core, 4-thread. A 980 GT is old as hell. If you're actually talking about a 90, I'm assuming you mean 9800 GT or a GTX 980.
That's a big difference.
That is a massive difference. Biggest thing with like those 7-gen i5s or less, so it is a 980. The biggest thing with those 7-gen i5s, back then that combo would have been really good still for gaming. It's just in newer games, normal quad cores really struggle and induce a lot of stutter. So I mean, realistically, I would probably only sell that for like, if it's really in nice shape, like $400. You might be able to get 400, but someone will probably try to lowball you and offer like $250, $300. 980 is getting close to losing driver support.
Yeah. Room.
If you're trying to get rid of it quick, if you listed it for like 200 or 250, someone would take it like really quickly. Because that's still a capable system. It's just not as good as it was. Do you have... I have a reset switch, but I think whatever the button came out of the...
Oh, yeah.
Do you need that back?
I thought this was...
Or does
I
it
can
come
never
with a
remember if
switch?
this is the one where like you want it. We have an RGB header.
Okay.
So I feel like this is one of the ones where like you want to plug that in. The real question is what color? Is Jonah going to want this white?
Did he write anything on the build sheet? I feel like if he wants a color scheme, he should do that, but he probably didn't.
No.
Just make it like
that
the
card?
most horrible color ever.
Is that card one of the ones that... We had a board that didn't have any RGB on it, so that's good. Actually, I don't think it does. No.
If it's no RGB, he's probably wanting white.
Yeah. All right. I'll make this easy on him then. Instead of plugging into the board, we'll just use one of our cheap tubs. So we may set it to white.
Oh, yeah.
Yaga yeet.
And oop.
Yeah, what the? Computer guy to Girthy, stop buying broken shit. I mean, if you, I will say, Girthy, just, I know you're like, I need money to buy more stuff to fix it. Maybe if you didn't have a ton of money to spend, maybe don't buy stuff that you're going to have to, you know, put money into to make work.
Story of my life.
It's like, but the prospects of it, the prospects.
It is. I'd be buying project cars that I'm like, I don't think I can afford to fix these, but one day.
One day. It's different if you like, you know, take your time with it, but like if you're in a rush, like I need to fix this now, like that's not good. ATV equals money pit, according to the real Vanderbilts. I could see it.
I remember for a little bit there, I don't know if he still is, but I remember Noah's dad was like really into buying like mini bikes and fixing them,
Oh,
which I
nice.
never knew. It was just like out of nowhere, like I saw a bunch of posts from him like on Facebook Marketplace, and I was like, "What is this?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, this is like a new hobby." And I was like, "Okay, I mean, it's cool."
Mini bikes.
It's better than stamp collecting, honestly. I mean, it's
That's
cool.
true.
We have an avid stamp collector in our friend group.
And we do. He wanted to keep that stamp.
I need to ask if he ever got it because it was
Yeah, I
supposed to be there
doubt it.
yesterday.
I doubt it.
I'm honestly, well, I don't want to say it. I was almost like I would love if he didn't just prove a point. But I'm like, no, I kind of wanted him to get it.
Yeah, it'd be good for him to get it.
But God, dude, that like hurt my soul. I'm just like you're now officially the cheapest person I've ever met.
I kind of knew that going into it, but that just reaffirmed it.
Yeah. Yeah. For context, guys, we had we wanted to send a friend a letter from Chicago, which is obviously pretty far from where we live and far from where he lives, and we all thought the letter was kind of goofy in the first place because, well, we literally saw him yesterday, which is what I was trying to tell our friend, like, hey, we can bring him the signed letter from all of us and guarantee that it gets to him. But our friend was like, no, we need to do it the good old-fashioned way and find a USPS and mail him this letter, which I think was on like Friday or Saturday.
I just realized I didn't do the sleeves for the CPU or GPU.
Sick, dude. So anyways, we finally make it to the post office, which honestly, like, I was like, okay, props to everyone for that. Like, I honestly didn't even think we'd ever make it, but we did. And he bought it wasn't like the typical where you like, you know, like normally you get your stamps and based on like the weight, you add more stamps or less stamps or whatever. And so when he checked out, we saw that he put a label on it and he also got one stamp. And so we see him go to put the letter in the little mailbox that you can't reopen, and he didn't put a stamp on it. We're like, dude, put that stamp on it. He goes, no, like this stamp is like extra, you know. It said I shouldn't need it, and I was like, how much was it, you know? And he's like, oh, it was like 53 cents. And we're like, why don't you just put the stamp on there just in case? Because like, I haven't really seen, like, every letter I ever get in the mail like always has a stamp on it. I'm not used to seeing one with like a QR code that has like prepaid postage on it. I'm sure that it works just fine, but we were like, you know what, man, just be safe. Throw the stamp on there. He like it didn't work. Like he literally just like in front of us, just, and then just dropped it in and saved the stamp. I'm like, you are now officially the cheapest person I've ever met in my life.
I remember you were like, I will pay you the 50 cents to put that stamp on.
I was like, I will Venmo you money. Tool said, who was that? I'm curious, who do you think it was?
Who do you think it was? I need to know.
Although I don't know if she knows enough stories to know like how cheap this person is, but...
Who do you think it was?
Tool. Hello, Tool. Yeah,
yes.
you got it.
Yep, you got it immediately.
Honestly, Xenos, Jonah's really not like that cheap.
No.
I mean, he's pretty. I would consider like if I have a money problem, he's normal. You know, I would describe myself as the money spender. I would say like people like Jonah, Matt, normal people are normal, and then our buddy Noah is like, he's a marvel. I mean, he's one of those people where like I respect the heck out of him for like the amount of experiences and like free stuff and cheap stuff that he gets. Like he is the ultimate bargaineer and like the ultimate almost like heckler in a way, you know? Yeah. He's just really good at getting a deal anywhere you go. But it's also embarrassing sometimes because there's times where it's like,
dude, this is not the place.
Yeah, or it'll be something that's already so cheap and you're like, buddy, like you have money, you're not broke. Can he pinch a penny so hard it squeals? Yeah, I like that. I need the wife to let me spend my money. I need the wife to let me spend my money. Oh, so like she's holding you back is what you're saying, Girthy. Noah probably uses cloth for toilet paper and re-washes it. I could see him doing that. I don't think he does, but I could see him doing it. It sounds like you with the bargains. Yeah. Some cultures are all about bargaining. Yep.
He'd be built for that. If he ever went to go live in another country one day, he would thrive.
If he went to like India or somewhere like that, dude, it would be... I almost want to tell him to go there just like how he does.
He would survive.
Because normally it's the opposite. Like normally American people that go to India, it is very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Having to bargain, but like, you know, I've said this before, like in many other countries, like from what I have been told, bargaining is like, it's almost offensive not to bargain.
Oh, I noticed it with some of the companies we work with that are from other countries. If I just tell them, like, here's our prices, and they go very low, I'm just like, you know what? Not worth the time. I just say no. And they're like, give me your best offer. Come on, give me an offer back. Give me an offer back. And then I tell them, and then it's like, not even close. I'm like, all right, goodbye.
I'm so cheap, I can squeeze 6 pennies from a nickel. Yeah, that's a really good one, too.
Fire.
Trying to build a sub $400 PC. I mean, yeah, it's not too hard.
It's a lot easier than it used to be.
Not in this economy. I'm not cheap. I can't take my money with me when I flop. Is that like your way of saying like when you die, you can't take your money with you? Because that is true.
That is true.
And don't save any for your kids.
What kids?
Honestly, I have respect for both ways. Like I don't really think it's like necessarily like a parent's like responsibility to like. I think it's important for them to like.
Yeah, I think it's well. I'm dealing with this situation. I think it's a bad spot, which I mean sometimes it can't be controlled. If a parent can't save enough to where the kid's responsible for them when they get to the older age of life, because that can be like detrimental to them.
That's like the least. I feel like that's like where you should start. But I feel like if you like, I think some people think you need to go a lot further than that. I'm like, you don't need to like. In my opinion, like devote your, I see some parents that almost feels like they're a vessel for their children. Like that's all the rest of their life's about. And I'm like, hey, maybe in the 1800s that was cool, like when you only lived to be 30. But I'm like, nowadays, you know, when you can live to be like 80, 90, 100 years old, I don't know, I feel bad when I feel like I see some older people that kind of, you know, like they hit like 50, 60 and it's just like they don't have anything else. Oh, the Girthy said each of his kids have $15K in an account.
Dang.
Dude, I mean, spend some money, homie.
Yeah, where's that money? To be like,
sounds like you're taking care of them. It's kind of crazy to think about. I remember like like if you had a parent tell you like back in the day that like you had even like a couple thousand in like a savings, that was like, dude, that's gonna be huge. Like this is crazy. But now it's like, oh, you got 15K in your account. That'll get you one semester.
Yep. Barely.
That's why scholarships and grants and stuff are really important. Anyway, the hype train concluded 10 minutes ago, and we got 4 gifted subs and 610 bits. Thank you, guys.
Could you pull those GPU cables through a little bit?
Yeah, it's definitely good, Girthy, to, you know, not obviously not touch it and
There we go.
let them use it for their adulthood. That's good. I mean, because a lot of parents don't even do that. Like, I mean, there's a lot of the population that not only don't really take care of themselves because they can't or choose not to, like also can't take care of their kids money-wise.
Money, money, money.
I think it's just important to like pick one. I'm like, if you're not gonna take good care of like your kids and like set them up like mentally for success, then I'm like, at that point you should you know, like be like at least getting some money, like save some money, like do something. Or if you can't, you know, like if you either A, you don't want to, or B, you can't afford it, then I think the latter is important. Like if you can't afford it, then, you know, make sure that
Teach
you
them to run the streets.
Exactly. Teach them to be like Jonah is what I'm saying.
Yeah, to be a menace to society.
Jonah came from nothing, and now he's here.
He's still kind of nothing.
I was gonna say, you may be wondering, what is from nothing to now? I don't know. He doesn't have anything to show for it. No, I'm just kidding. He's got a lot to show for it. He has 2 cars, guys, okay?
He's a homeowner now?
He has 2 daily traffics.
Chat, when Jonah gets in here, ask him about his daily traffic.
I was just thinking this. I was like, when Jonah gets here, can you ask him which daily traffic he drove? And Tool said, I don't have the money or the mental health to set up my son. And you know, you got me here. I mean, look, yeah, I'm here, you know.
He's here, he's doing this. I mean,
clearly you guys failed somewhere.
he could be a drug addict.
Yeah.
But we're here.
And drug addicts.
And drug addicts.
We're addicted to blue cheese. What if I told you all that?
We're addicted to Taco Bell.
Ooh, should we tell Tool about what today is?
Oh, it's a meal day. I don't know what we're doing.
I think we're talking about Qdoba, right?
Qdoba.
Did they just have Qdoba or something? I kept hearing him say it sounds good, but like...
Yeah, I think they just had it.
Tool, did you partake in Qdoba? I wonder if Ethan will be here today. Will this be like the first time he can have a meal with the crew?
See if he wants it. He's
begging
very
for lunch.
oh man. He worked very hard on those bar kits. Travis, what's up? Thank you for watching on YouTube. The Bros rock.
The Broasty Bros.
The drug I'm addicted to is White Monster and Skittle flavored C4. Do you drink them at the same time?
It's funny, when I came home, I had that red
The Ghost.
and I was drinking it. Emily's like, oh my God, you're drinking energy drinks now? And I was like, no, not really. I was just more like, that was like the first 2 energy drinks I've ever drank all the way through.
The Ghost tastes pretty good.
They're pretty good. They're definitely, because those don't have sugar in them.
No, they're artificially sweetened, so you can
it's
definitely
still the same deal, yeah, where I can definitely like, it's just so crazy because I'm like, honestly, it's really not bad. It's just, it's really sweet.
Yes.
Like artificial sweeteners like somehow sweeter than real sugar. But no, they were, you know, like when you need them, I get the appeal. Like when you need some energy and they taste good, just like what's not to like about that? The only time it sucks is if you wake up from a nap and your heart rate's like 125. Because that was the highlight of my night.
125.
When you wake up to Boom Cup, shit, dude.
That fucking game.
No, honestly, it's fun.
It's fun.
My main thing is, you know, I just can't, like, I mean, hey, if there's either good mixed drinks or like sweet drinks, I'll play fully to the rules. But I'm like, I have told people time and time again, if it is beer, or like a gross, like freaking, gin and Pepsi.
Oh, wait, whoever got the gin.
Likes Pepsi?
Who likes gin?
Yeah, right?
The gin was a horrible idea. Like, I was okay with the vodka and Sprite.
That was good.
I was okay when we did some like light tequila drinks. Those were fine. But like, the gin was horrible.
It was so brutal.
I did not like the gin at all.
It just felt like a hate
Well,
crime.
did you taste the freaking little Gatorade bottles that they brought out that when we went to
I tried a little bit
Well,
of.
one of them was gin and Gatorade, and I was like, it was like half gin and Gatorade, and it was disgusting. Guys, zero. It was zero. It was like Gatorade Zero. I think it was like the blue one with like gin in it, and it tasted like medicine.
See, to me, that's like how almost every alcohol tastes, but there's some that are a lot worse than others.
God, it tastes like cough medicine. It was disgusting.
Here we go.
For it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Plugged in. Plugged in. Is this on? Yeah.
Power switch.
Power switch is on back here. Sleeved cable?
Oh, no. I will say the CPU power is very hard to plug in.
Wouldn't it still turn on without the CPU?
Yeah. And it didn't like give me...
Gerthy said, but my AR don't like people coming to talk. Is that like the door-to-door salesman? You just open the door with an AR pointed at him? It's crazy. The green Monster alcoholic cans are good. I haven't had any. See, okay, one of my biggest pet peeves is why is it every time a cool alcohol comes out, it's always seltzer? I don't know, man. I think I'm just like a weird one out because like
I don't really like
I
seltzers
like
as
the
much.
sweet drinks and everyone thinks, oh, seltzer, like that must be. No, I hate seltzers. I almost hate seltzers as much as I hate beer. I can definitely drink a seltzer more, but is it like a flipperoonie or something?
It's a flipperoonie. I see the problem.
know.
Can I reach this though?
I'll hook you up with Jackson's car keys. Huh? Honestly, man, like you guys saw that drunk driving simulator? That was us in real life, but on the train, not driving. Uninvited individuals turn my home into a tax-free cemetery.
Oh.
Okay, all right. America? If it makes you feel any better, where I live, there was like, literally, like there's been like one or two, I don't even know what's going on. I think like, there might be like a terrorist organization over there from what my neighbor said. That's literally like, he was like, I'm just making sure we're not like under attack. And like, I don't think that's the case, man. But yeah, long story short, we had like, there was one night you could like literally hear like a full auto like AR, and it was clear it wasn't fireworks. And like where I live, you know, it's pretty common to hear like a gunshot like here and there because like people hunt. You know, some people have like little ranges in their backyard. But it was just like the and I'm just like, what the heck? And then my neighbor calls me next morning. He's like, hey, were you shooting? And I'm like, no. I'm like, and even if I was, I wouldn't shoot an AR in the backyard. And he's like, yeah, like a bullet came through my friend's barn while they were in it. And I was like, oh, shit. I'm like, yeah, no, that was not me. I'm sorry to hear that. Glad no one was hurt.
Oh, shit, did I leave my...
A horse would have not liked that. I'm just saying, guys.
Oh, wait, never mind. I just had a weird moment that I thought I left the food that I brought, which is a salad, so I'm not going to eat it today, in the car. And I was like, oh, shit, I don't want to ruin it.
You're not going to eat the salad?
No, we're getting food, you know?
You always have both.
Could have both.
Is that weird?
Well, could have both.
Like last night, we went to Texas Roadhouse and I ordered 3 side salads. And the dude looked at me like I was like ill. I was just like, I just like, you don't have like a big salad that doesn't have like, I don't like anymore going, I used to order like chicken salad. I really liked like that. But the problem is you're paying so much for the protein. And I'm like, I don't want to pay $14 and get basically a meal that goes from 800 calories down to
You're making them some profit.
yeah, I mean exactly. So I'm just like, I'd rather just order like salads that don't come with it and just get a bunch of them. And it was funny. Everybody looked at me like I was ill. So he has 3 ARs, a Freedom pistol, and what's the Lord's Freedom pistol and the Lord's caliber? 45, 40, I don't know.
The Lord's caliber.
I think I have been very like, I actually have like a membership to the range and I've not been in like 8 months. It's bad, but I think I have like, I don't even know, like 9 or 10 pews.
Besides, we might take a bite out of 2 of our steaks. I remember, yeah, the veggie platters where you can just get a bunch of different stuff.
That's the only, the veggie platter I think is really which that's an interesting thing I notice a lot of places do. That's what Cracker Barrel does too.
Yeah, so there's a bunch of sides.
Yeah. Which, hey, I appreciate them even having that because, I mean, I think it's important. And I do love some of those places where they just do like I love fried okra is great. I really like asparagus. I'm trying to order asparagus more because normally I just don't like spending the money on it because I think it's kind of expensive. Like you'll go to a nice restaurant and it'll be like a plate of asparagus and it's like 3 pieces for $15, but it is so good.
Yeah.
I also love I love cauliflower. It doesn't matter what form, raw, like fried, whatever.
Cauliflower, everything.
Yeah.
It's mad, but my head hurts.
Oh, 45 is the Lord's caliber, and a grayscale flag 1911 is your freedom pistol. Okay. Is it a real 1911? I'm nowhere near a range, but I am near a school. So the times when I hear a sound that even remotely like a gun, I get very concerned. That's a fair concerning. Colt 45 and 2 zigzags. There you go. And a 1911, that one old pistol from the World War II days. I don't think was the 1911 actually. I don't know. Some people in chat probably know a lot more. I know that it is it is definitely an older, was Colt the one who patented that? But I think the whole concept of 1911 is, I thought it was Colt, and it's a exposed hammer. Fried okra slays, love the texture. Fried okra is really good. Honestly, I think a lot of vegetables are really good fried, but that's kind of like, that's anything. Anything's better fried to most people. That's why America and our health problems, you know. We love deep fried food. But deep fried food is just so good. You just can't go wrong with it. I had fried asparagus not too long ago, and I was like, dang, I mean, this is like, that was really good too. Honestly, I didn't like it better than normal asparagus. I really love like just a nice like sauteed or like grilled or whatever. It doesn't really matter. Just good cooked asparagus. Deep fried Oreos and bananas are good. Yeah. You want some Hoppin' John? If deep fried is unhealthy, why does it taste so good? I don't know, man. Deep fried's just so good. Junga.
We built your PC, buddy.
We did. It looks good. We set it to white because we figured that's what you'd want.
Woo! It's so sick.
1911 has never jammed malfunction anyway. That's kind of what they're known for.
Now that's a nice build. Chat? Thoughts?
Thoughts, chat? Thoughts?
God, the camera quality's insane.
I know. You like the overhead camera now?
Yeah, check this thing out, dude. Fire.
Oh, fire. We don't have 380p webcam anymore.
Nice.
And the GH5 looks so nice.
That's why you need a revolver.
That's hot.
That's so sick, dude.
Jay Dorsey asks, what's today's traffic, Jonah?
Traffic? What, like as in like car?
Like what was the regular traffic today?
That I drove?
Was it the Z or the FX?
The FX.
Okay.
Traffic, Jonah, question mark?
I mean, I'm in traffic, but I'm not regular traffic. I'm irregular.
Jay, y'all kind of messed that up.
Is that below regular?
Irregular is not regular, which is good.
We tried to ask them to basically be like, Jonah, what regular traffic did you drive today? But they kind of messed that up.
Yeah, see?
we told chat about the stamp on the letter, and some people guessed that it was you that did the stamp thing.
Oh, I didn't put it on?
Yeah. But
Let's know it, bro.
Welcome, sir.
Morning.
no, that's what I said. I was like, Jonah's like conscious of money, but he's not like that. Like,
No, like if I'm gonna spend it, I'm spending it. I don't give a
which
shit
I was
about
saying to
it.
Matt, I was like, I kind of want to ask Sean if he's gotten it, because I'm like, we literally saw him yesterday. I'm like, I kept telling Noah that like either we were going to see him yesterday or today.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And yeah, I'm just like, I wonder if he's ever gonna get it.
You're all good, chat. It's okay. We still love you.
Revolvers are nice, but projectile capacity is low, so not my thing. I mean, they have some like 9-shot, 10-shot ones, you know.
Did I get the correct cable kit? Did I use them all?
Yeah.
Cool.
The right ones. They look like they were Amazon return though, so we'll see.
Oh.
It was
Because one of them
weird,
had a
yeah.
comb on them already.
Oh.
But it didn't look like they were like, you know, mangled or, I mean, like they looked really clean.
Interesting.
Someone probably was just like, this is too much work, I'm not going to use it in my build anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had one sleeve on. They said,
Like,
or one
I ain't
comb.
doing all that.
They were like, man, this one comb took me 20 minutes.
Or maybe they were like, oh man, like I won't have any room to fit these.
Probably. That's normally how it goes.
What's the coffee of the morning?
Shaken, not stirred.
This is 6750 XT, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes, sir.
Guess what
How
today
much is
is?
it for sale at?
Let's see,
Today's
what
a
price did you
Tuesday.
put, buddy? Well, this is a wild
We're
price.
going to Griddle 24.
I missed that place.
dude,
I missed that place.
Jonah, this is the first morning, the first day you haven't gotten to have it.
I know, dude. Last night I knew something was off. Like I didn't have my griddle.
Your gritty 24. We have this listed for $12.95. That's what the price
We
is
don't
on
do those
here.
prices, Jonah. 13 or bust.
Yeah, this says $12.95.
We do increments of 25s at pcbros.tech.
What sounds better, chat? $12.95 or $13.00?
Everyone's gonna. It's $5 cheaper. Everyone's gonna say $12.95.
It's psychology, baby. Is it like cheap psychology? Kind of.
My
I mean,
PCBros
you know,
video delivered yesterday. Nice.
All I gotta say, Jonah, is psychologically,
Nice.
we got no bills in the site, so clearly they selling.
I think if Kenna bought something that was $12.95, she'd say it was $1,200.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Oh, it's $1,200, and you're like, oh, it's $12.95.
Girl
Wait a
math.
minute.
Girl math. It's like boy dinner. 9mm ammo choice.
Fire, J.
Called the
Dorsey.
RIP round, radically invasive projectile.
$12.98.97.
That's a deal.
The 97. It's crazy because they go from 98 to 97. Like there's some math behind that at least.
12,
There's
98,
math behind it.
97.
Zach.
Well, I'm saying like there's a psychology behind it.
No, I agree. Like that,
98 to 97.
you're
there's
right
math.
that there's a psychology, but my argument would be there is no computer that we have had trouble selling at pcbros.tech.
Oh, no, I know. Except our locals. I wonder how long the Frankenstein PC is gonna sit.
Might be a little bit. Ah, it's a big pussy.
Oh, the whole team's back together. It's been
The
so
whole
long.
gang is back.
Oh.
Actually, I'm sick.
Ah, damn
Ah.
it.
Like, damn, I just had a.
All right, I need to know, what were you dressed up for on Friday?
I was gonna film. I did film the Helldiver video.
Oh, nice,
So I
nice.
thought it'd be funny to be dressed up for that video. For
Nice.
How it worked.
To look official.
Yeah, so that's why I dressed up.
It's the only way anyone will believe you.
This guy knows something.
I just thought if it adds a little bit of theatrics to it, if I'm dressed up.
Hello, everybody. Hello. Yeah, guys, well, it's about that time. You can buy this PC Bros. We do have, I know we said we had no customs. We actually have a bunch right here that need to have build sheets and then put in there. So we will have like probably 4 computers that could go up.
I will do my best to make that a priority today because there are literally no builds on the website.
Just the local onlys.
Except for did that white one that Andrew made sell?
I think so. The only, oh no, the one that on the new photo said still up.
Okay.
Because it hits the background, it throws people off.
I honestly think right now it's throwing people off. It's even throwing me off. It's like, I'm not used to that.
It's probably like the background, and then like if you had like a $12.95 price, it probably wouldn't sell.
Yeah, it was $12.95, you know.
13 though for sure.
All right, guys, we're Five Submitted Raid. Thank you for watching. You're beautiful. Buy a PC for PC Bros.
Ooh, I have an idea, Jonah.
Okay.
In the slash price, I'll put $13.95. Just think about it. It's genius.
No, I would put 1400 as a slash price because then you know what I mean?
$14.05.
If you went from 1400 to 1295, it'd be like, damn, that's $200 in savings. Like, yeah, I know I'm wrong. I know, but
Girl math.
girl math, you know.
Yeah, we got the Black Friday deals here. They're coming early. Let's
That's
go ahead
right.
and do a Black
That's
Friday
right.
sale now.
But I still think like 1295, 1300 is a really good price for the build. Yeah, I think I priced it accordingly.
Fish.
You all are gonna see more Jonah builds too. I definitely have put some work into the build planning. Speaking of, I planned a build last night. I just wanted you to check it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'll check anything from my acoustic buddy. All right, guys. Sending you off on a raid. We'll be live tomorrow morning, same time.
Later, boys.
See you guys
and
bright and
girls.
early.
Later.
Peace.